The debt ceiling is a legal limit on how much the US government can borrow to pay its bills, and it needs to be raised by June 1st to avoid a default that could harm the economy and financial markets. But what does that mean and why is it so important? The debt ceiling was created in 1917 to simplify the process of borrowing money for the government. Instead of approving every single loan, Congress set a cap on the total amount of debt that the Treasury Department could issue. Since then, Congress has raised or suspended the debt ceiling 78 times, usually without much controversy. However, in recent years, the debt ceiling has become a political weapon for the party that is out of power in the White House or in Congress. They have used it to demand spending cuts or policy changes from the president or the majority party in exchange for raising the debt limit. This has led to several standoffs and crises that have threatened to push the US into default. A default means that the government would not be able to pay its obligations, such as interest on its debt, social security benefits, military salaries, tax refunds, and other payments. This would have serious consequences for the US and global economy, as well as for the creditworthiness and reputation of the US government. The Treasury Department has some tools to avoid default, such as moving funds around or delaying some payments. But these are only temporary measures that buy some time until Congress agrees to raise or suspend the debt ceiling. The exact date when these measures run out is hard to predict, but Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has warned that it could be as early as June. President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy have been meeting to try to find a solution, but so far they have not reached a deal. Biden wants a clean debt ceiling increase that does not include any trade-offs, while McCarthy wants significant spending cuts in exchange for approving any debt ceiling increase. If they fail to agree by June 1st, the US could face a historic and unprecedented default that would shake the foundations of the world's largest economy and financial system.